All right, guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where they give you no bonge information on us. Take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we're here. No time to waste time. They say that the British government has been invited for development in the southeastern part of the country, will be Biafra territory. This was made known by Ohaneze Ndigbo, Oga Patakpata, where they call Emmanuel Iwanyawo, una they see for our screen here. He even went to invite them to come and help them develop Alibo. I said all these things are shameful kind of moves. We be say me self at the shame. With the way when we take get big people for Alibo, and I'm not sure whether it is right for these people to go and be calling outsiders to come and help us develop our own territory. We have the lives of Obi Kubana, KC, Kubana chief priest. Name them. We have them. All these ARPs, Ale no Nyema. But what do you know about Obi Kubana? I don't want to talk now before they go say, why can't they target our brother? Nasty my brother. I beg. Banji, may you cool down. Now my brother Obi Kubana be. But the kind of information where they get from some corners, they say they build big estate for Abuja. He live Anambra State, where be his own home state. Why not build a big factory where they produce one or two things for that place? May we for the enjoy. May myself go take even if na manager or assistant manager for that place, man, they work there so that other youth go get job for that area. Use and go Abuja, low, go they say in the develop for that side. Others are fully in Lagos wasting their money, money where they go take come build some places for Alibo. They use and they do for that side. Anyways, in other hands too, Alibo is not safe because the way when Fulani terrorists want to take over on that places, be waiting they go talk for mouth to insecurity is also part of the reasons why some of our people are not comfortable when it comes to the southeastern part of the country. Now look at what we have on the screen here. He says Britain to partner Ohaneze for southeast development, but this update has been contested. They say that the Biafra Liberation Army has risen. They say that they don't want the British, who has left their own Oga Patakpata Webimazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of a British government to sponsor Nigeria in holding him down, that they are not going to allow them, that they are going to chase them out with full speed and fire. On top of that too, they say China Sanworu, come out, come write some kind things for social media, say they no go agree, may them come to Biafra land. Of course, we know that these are talks when anybody can talk. Now, China Sanworu, una suppose they put action, not be to just come out for social media, can't just they write no be those ones are they like. We love men of valor, men who has actions. And look at what Fulani terrorists are doing in the land of Biafra. But the truth of the matter is that these people are not properly engaged. That is why they are succeeding in intimidating our people. That's the reason why our people are protesting. And some of our people cannot even return home due to insecurity. This is unacceptable if we have people like if we have this kind of IPOB. But people like China Sanworu, it seems that you have failed to live up to expectation, which is not a welcome development. Let's go straight and find out what Ohaneze Ndigbo is telling these people, British government, may they can't do for Biafra territory, whether we go fee accept them or not. Do you support this move by Ohaneze Ndigbo to invite these people? May they I call this colonization. Now, the British government says it will partner with Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide in the areas of business, investment, agriculture, and others to develop the Southeast region. Now, Dr. Richard Montgomery, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, disclosed this when he paid a visit to the leaders of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide at the organization's headquarters in Enugu on Tuesday. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in the custody of the DSS. You people who are supposed to be his backbone have failed to live up to expectation in demanding for his immediate and unconditional release. Now, first, they can't force on us. Say, Muna take action to say una citizen has been kidnapped by the Nigerian state. Rather, una they go there, go come they do papa nyanya. Tell us, say, una go Enugu, una want to partner Ohaneze Ndigbo in the development of the Southeast region. Oga, this information when it got to the Biafra Liberation Army. They say again, say they don't even know when this man take come Enugu State. Say na Ken Paranke na they for take wipe your leg Kijiroso Bapo from that region. Say no real to course na they who for handle we they want to wipe your leg. Say una no they welcomed in the southeast for leaving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of the government of Nigeria. Now wow, Mr. Montgomery, who said the United Kingdom already had a long-time development partnership with Enugu State on health, education and economy, promised to improve on the relationship to build the region. He said, I understand the challenges this region faces and the opportunities which we can build, and also share sentiment to sustain the long relationship with this region and the United Kingdom. All these things, when they talk now, fake stories, we don't even believe you guys for once. The High Commissioner said the UK would assist in the development of the zone along the areas of education, agriculture, industrial development, power and seaport as presented by the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Emmanuel Iwanyamu. How is the British coming to build seaport for us in Enugu State? This is what I don't understand. This is seaport. So when I know say the seaport when we no get for Biafra territory, the southeast, has been a very big burden biting the whole of the people in that region. But you guys have failed, to do something. I still remember this one where they call Katruna Luango, who was the former commissioner in Nigeria there. What did she do? What was her antecedent? What has her achievement? Nothing. She has nothing to write home about, only dancing with Fulanis and drinking with the cabal in Asorok. In terms of development, in terms of speaking up against the extrajudicial killings going on in the country, she failed to do any of that. Ohaneze Ndigbo should mind what the people they bring go because what they face today, now these people, now then they come cause them. Mr. Montgomery said, we will look into the issue and see what we can do, and will engage in various development programs for the region. The Business Council, which the President General, Chief Iwanyamu, said he will establish, as well as agricultural services and industries, are areas of interest to us. Well, I want to pass a message to the Ohaneze Ndigbo that these people are not the ones to develop our land. We have governors, we have senators. Those are the people that you guys are supposed to be engaging, not these outsiders who would want to give you 1 naira and take 1 million naira. That is not the kind of things that we want. Engage the Southeast governors, the senators, the House of Reps members, and all the politicians so that they can collectively develop Ali Igbo. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting, assuming that our governors has been living up to expectation. I don't think that there will be any reason for him to be agitating, shouting every day, being bothered, having headache over the kind of mebu and the intimidation that Igbos has been facing in Nigeria today and yesterday. According to him, he said that they are working on how to boost trade between Nigeria and UK, increase incentives for investment and opportunities between the two countries. Mr. Montgomery, who expressed his love for the dynamism and entrepreneurial spirit the Southeast region had demonstrated, pledged to work with the zone to boost economic prosperity for its people. Earlier, Mr. Iwanyamu, while welcoming the British High Commissioner to Igbo land, noted that the challenges of his office were enormous, but expressed the confidence and assurance to surmount them. He listed education, agriculture, industrial development, infrastructure, roads, railways, seaport, and electricity as major areas he intended to address expeditiously to boost the economy of the Southeast. Anyways, Ohaneze Ndigbo, I think you guys should engage the president, which is Mr. Tinubu, to come and do all these things and give approval for the seaport. Igbos can do it. Igbos can do it by themselves. Stop calling all these bad belly people. We know like us. The President General said Ohaneze Ndigbo will rely on the support from the British government and the British Chamber of Commerce in attainment of these objectives. He added that the region would ensure strong business relationships among chambers of commerce in Igbo land and chambers of commerce in the United Kingdom. Our biggest problem today is insecurity, which has escalated since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested and detained, and we continue to appeal to the federal government to release him. By the time I achieve my goals, Igbo land will be transformed to a modern, developed part of Nigeria, he said. Anyways, good thing is that he knows that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has also brought a lot of issues in the southeastern part of the country. Look at what Fulani terrorists are doing in the whole Enugu State Expressway today. They know they allow people make them pass. So I think when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still here, that ESN was not sleeping on their oars in making sure that these terrorists were dealt with in a very normal way that they deserve. So before we come out, I get one video when I want show owner. Where is this video? One video. It's important. Let us watch. I think Rufai Oseni of Arise TV. Watch.
You should remember that once you become president, people will hold you accountable. Mm-hmm. And secondly, you also missed a great opportunity to speak on behalf of Nigeria. Mm-hmm. And we want a leader that has that oomph to push and negotiate when things are being talked about on the table. Look at what Ruto was talking about. He was talking about something germane for Africa. But anyway, the argument I will make is Ruto fails to understand a very interesting Yoruba adage that says, what it means is if the child is not strong enough to hold the butt of a knife, you can't ask who killed your father. Africa will always be shortchanged except our leaders do right for Africa.
Well, that is why he's asking for a separate financial architecture where they'll all have a
you
say.
Don't ask for it. You take it. How do you take it? Yeah? You take it with economic empowerment of your continent. Look at what Modi is doing in America. Signing deals. America welcome Modi because they respect him, because they see India as a veritable partner. The West doesn't still see us that way because we're not pushing our weight in terms of economic development. And that's why, now just asking, nothing will happen. But I'm happy about other African leaders. I would have wished that our own leader, made those bold statements. Look at the likes of Hichilema of Zambia. Look at the things they were able to say. And that's why we keep calling on effectiveness on our electoral process. And it goes a long way. Secondly, all of the talk about, it didn't take pictures, we don't need that controversy. No. What we need is how our leaders can go out there, represent our country, get more deals into the country, and give them the support and give them the criticism when necessary. It's as simple as that. I'm also very happy that at a time like this, Nigeria is shining like a million star. You have the president of Africa Development Bank, Nigerian. You have the World Trade Organization chairman, DG Nigerian. And these people went out there to make us proud. Our president who had his time in the sun in Paris. But what we're saying is, the unseen words, the most deals that are done by the words not said. The interactions, the things you can do, sitting on panel, announcing that Nigeria is here, and being able to get deals in. But except Africa stands tall on its own, we'll never be able to get anything done.
All right, and I don't hear these ones when our president, our government, they mumu at the forefront. I make all these Oyibo people, they see us as mumu them, whereby money where you go to develop your place. You go loot them, go UK. You go loot them stupidly. You go UK. You go build all your investment. Just look at the former governor of Anambra State, who they call Willie Obiano. No be outside country, now. Somebody who believes in his country. How many Oyibo people, president and governors, come Africa, come loot money, come stay criminals, and you think Oyibo people will value all of investment there abroad? You think Oyibo people will see people and say, oh, we are seeing human beings? They will say they are seeing animals. They bury beneway common sense. Every day una the beg oyibo. Waiting God don't use mineral resources stay surround una. Una no fit use them. You are begging this young man here, make it come help you at your age and with your body. I beg you, may we go another newsy.